What's going on, guys? There's a very important message today. Once again, we're coming back with some more important messages. Clearly, this is just the most important channel. Most important channel on YouTube. Just important video after important video, and we just keep them coming. But today, we're going to be talking about mastery. We're going to be talking about not stretching yourself too thin to achieve mastery in your field because achieving mastery is essential. It is not up for debate. It's a non negotiable. That's how we have to treat it. That's how we have to treat it. Unless you want to be irrelevant, unless you just want to be some other guy, unless you want to be replaceable, which in 2025, if these past 3 to 4 years haven't just proved to you that you can't afford to be replaceable, then I don't know what will. And that goes for the dating market, that goes for the job market, that goes for just life in general. You can't afford to be replaceable. So you have to achieve mastery. So here's what we're talking about. Um, a lot of people today are distracted, and even the people that do try, they have good intentions. They want to get out of these um, very distracting bad habits that they have, that they center their lives around, that maybe society just accepts as normal, like doom scrolling on your phone, or watching porn and masturbating and just killing your whole life force, or eating fast food for the dopamine rush, you know killing your body with the poisonous fast food, because fast food is it's just poison. That's what it is. It's poison. The people that make fast food, the scientists, not chefs, the scientists that make fast food, they make fast food in a way to where they create all the perfect chemicals just to make it as addictive as possible. That's all they want to make it. They would just want to make it addictive. They don't care about the nutritional benefits. They don't care how it benefits you. They don't care about you. They want to make it addictive. So anyway, staying on topic, for all the people that's trying to avoid those things, they even still get lost in the race by stretching themselves too thin. And that's what we really got to lock in here, because number one step, number one rule, and the only rule to mastery is 10,000 hours practicing the skill. I'm going to say that again because that's the most important part of this video. If you don't take anything from this video, take this: 10,000 hours in the skill. Gotta have 10,000 hours in the skill to achieve mastery. Well, I was 10 years old and I didn't have a dad, so he didn't teach me how to do this for this long, so I had to go to school and then I came back. 10,000 hours to achieve mastery. Well, my dad was my coach, and when he left, I didn't have anybody, so I didn't really have a chance to work on my game. So 10,000 hours to achieve mastery. Well, I was diagnosed with depression because I was going through some tough times in COVID. And, my grandma passed away and she was really important to me. My mama was really important. 10,000 hours to achieve mastery. Well, I got in a car wreck when I was 17, and that kind of like, I got in debt from that. So I didn't have time. I didn't have the time. I didn't have any time to do 10,000 hours. And that's why I love that rule so much. And I think that's one of the most just important pieces of knowledge that's out there for us, because it just so easily just tells us, hey, you want to be a master, do it for 10,000 hours. So simple. So simple, but yet people don't live by that. People don't take that seriously. People don't I don't think people genuinely believe that. I don't think people genuinely believe if I sew sweaters for 10,000 hours, I'm going to be a master sweater sewer, knitter. I don't think people believe if, I make ice cream for 10,000 hours, I'm going to be a master ice cream maker. I don't think people believe if I write books for 10,000 hours, I'm going to be a best selling author, master author, award winning. I don't think people believe that if I sell stocks and trade in the stock market for 10,000 hours, I'm going to be a market wizard, master, profitable trader. And it all makes sense. It all makes logical sense because that's why I like that rule so much because I have a really logical mind. I'm just like super, super logical and I need practical steps so I can say, okay, how do I do this? I hate these vague and self-improvement mantras. Like, oh, just be yourself. What does that mean? What do you mean just be myself? How do I make it to the NBA? Tell me step by step. When do I have to wake up? What do I have to eat? How many hours do I have to train a day? How many rest days do I take a week? Give me step by step. What do you mean just be myself? That's why I'm here in this predicament, being myself. That's where that got me. What? Bro, if I hear it, self-help gurus on YouTube, these motivation guys, these I don't even know what to call them. If I hear one of you guys say be yourself one more time and you're trying to sell that off as advice, hey man, I mean, just for the people, like I'm gonna have to come at you just for the people's sake, because we need real help. We need real advice. We need real clarity. I'm the people's champ. So for their sake, I'm going to have to verbally abuse you because we had enough. We need real practical tips. So 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours. I mean, it doesn't get any more practical than that. 10,000 hours. So map it up. Whether you're going to be doing, I mean, how long do you have? Do you have 10 years? Do you have 6 years, 5 years? Map it up. How many hours a day do I need to practice this skill to accumulate 10,000 hours? And when will it be? How long will it take me? How many years? So, now with that being said, a lot of people, okay, listen, I got to work. Now here's where the actual justifiable excuses comes in. Well, I have a job. I need to pay rent. I have a phone bill. I have a light bill. I have a water bill. I have a wife. I have kids. I got to work 10 hours a day. Okay, makes sense. I understand. I understand. So, this is the stretching yourself too thin thing. Okay, you don't have time, right? You work 10 hours a day. You got kids. You got this. All right. Why are you at a pickleball tournament? Huh? Connor, why are you at a pickleball tournament? You got kids. You working 10 hours a day. You don't have time for mastery. What are you doing at a pickleball tournament? Are you trying to become a master pickleball player? Is that it? What are you doing at Whataburger at 2 a.m.? You got time for that? I mean, that could have went to mastery. What's going on here? What's going on here? Something's not adding up. What are you doing on a Hinge date? What's going on? What, you on a Tinder date? You're on a Tinder date. You don't have time for mastery. You don't have time for the skill that's going to set you free of the chains that the government has on you, the enslavement that's been on your lineage for lifetimes. You don't have time for that, but you have time for Tinder ice cream dates. And then you're going to tell me you don't have time. You're going to blow up my inbox. You're going to jump in my DM and tell me after watching this video, hey, Andrew, I don't got time. I don't got enough time. I got this and this and this. But you're on a Tinder ice cream date, but you don't got time. Why is there a PS5 sitting in your room? What's going on? What do you mean? What's going on? You don't got time? Why is that there? I don't get it, guys. I really don't get it. I don't get it. So we're stretching ourselves too thin. We have to cherish our hours. We have to cherish our hours, right? Your friend calls you. Let's say he just wants to talk. Hey, I mean, you can answer the phone. You don't got to cut off your day ones just yet. Just the ones that don't understand, that you cut those ones off. But the friends that understand your grind, the day ones that really respect your grind, and if they're real day ones, they're real friends, they will respect your grind. You know, those friends, those day ones that you have that, you know, when you're really putting your head down, you're really grinding, you're really just, you know, maybe that comes with a little bit of isolation. You're really dedicated and focused, and they're the ones talking about, dang, bro, what, you're too good for us now? Oh man, I mean, you can't answer in the group chat, bro. You can't respond in the group chat. Wow, bro. You want to reply in the group chat. It's like, bro, you're talking about nothing. You're talking about nothing in the group chat. What are you talking about? We're talking about going to an Airbnb with alcohol and women. Like, come on, man. Are guys even tuning into my YouTube channel? What's going on? Can't you see? Can't you see what I'm doing right now? Can't you see where my mind is at? I see that as a sign of disrespect. I see that as a sign of blatant disrespect. I mean, I'm over here. I mean, I'm doing the Lord's work. And then I'm getting my phone blown up, friends, day ones. Oh, bro, come on. Well, you know, we going over here. Hey, you coming out to do this? You coming to do this? Yeah, no, clearly I'm not. Did you see my last week's upload? Come on. Guys aren't even tapping in. Crazy. Anyways, yeah, I mean, you could shoot them a text. I used to hop on calls with my friends and just talk for hours. Those days are gone, right? Because I cherish every single hour that I have. 10,000 hours, guys. We don't have any time to waste. 10,000 hours. That's a lot of hours. That's a lot of hours. So we don't have any time to waste. We can't just sit around here on the phone with our bros talking forever. You got off work, you're talking to your coworker after work for like an hour or two in the parking lot. Is your time just worth nothing? That's how you can see and determine and really scope out a real successful focused person. When you're just ready to sit there and talk about nothing for hours and they're like, "Hey man, I'd love to have this conversation, but I got to go do blah blah blah." It's like, "Oh, okay. This guy is a respect." Even if they might be like, Oh, all right. Okay. They're still going to respect you deep down. They're still going to have a level of respect for you because they're like, okay, this guy cherishes his time. This guy values his time. I was ready to sit here and just bullshit for hours. And it might even make you rethink. Like, I need to get right. But you can't just be throwing your time out here like this, bro. Time is money. Time is more than money, honestly. Time is your legacy. Time is your body. Time is your skill. Time is your intelligence. Time is your communication skills. Time is everything. You have only a certain amount of time to develop all these things. I'm sorry, bro. We can't talk in the parking lot for 2 hours. I got to go home and make videos. We can't. I can't talk to you on the phone for 2 hours. Like I have to look at the market, bro. I got to study the market. I don't have time to talk on the phone for 2 hours, bro. Like what? No, bro. I can't come over and watch the Cowboys game. I can't come over and watch the Cowboys game. It's gonna take me 30 minutes to drive there, 3 hours to watch the game, 3 hours to watch the game. That's already 3 hours, 30 minutes. Take me 30 minutes back. Guys are gonna want to kick it and chill for another hour. That's like 5 hours. I mean, I'm losing. Now I'm losing the race. The race to success, you got to take the stairs. You just stopped. You stopped moving. You turned the stairmaster off and then you just like went to the bathroom or something. And it's like, bro, where are you going? Where are you going? You just lost all your momentum. Yeah, I can't lose 5 hours watching the Cowboys game. That's gonna do nothing for me. When I could take that same 5 hours, I can make like 12 videos for that 5 hours, and then I'll have a video to post every single day for the next 2 weeks. Or I can watch Dak Prescott do what he's been doing for the past 6 years. I mean, no shade to Dak Prescott or nothing. He's a great quarterback, but I mean the risk reward. I'm just not seeing it, guys. I'm just not seeing it, and maybe that's me. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe my work life balance is ratio is off. I don't know, but I think we gotta move towards mastery. We gotta move towards 10,000 hours. We gotta stop thinning ourselves. We gotta stop giving our time away for free, giving our time away for no reason. You got to start acting like your time is worth something because anybody successful, right? Bill Gates, Elon Musk, because I mean, Bill Gates is like a globalist Mongol. Who knows what he does? I mean, he might actually just chill at this point. But Elon Musk, let's say you go up to Elon Musk, you see him somewhere, you're like, hey, Elon, blah, blah, blah. You think he's going to sit there and talk to you for an hour? Of course not. Of course not. He has to go check on Tesla, whatever, check on the numbers. He got to go call somebody to make sure that this website gets done this way. And he got to go check on PayPal and all this stuff. And he has to make sure the rockets are getting sent to space. And he got to make sure X is getting done right. He got to put out his tweet of the day. He has to do a lot of stuff. He doesn't have time to sit there and just give his time away for you for nothing, to get nothing in return, right? And you can say, oh, well, it's because he's rich. That's why. Of course, he's not going to talk to me. He's rich. I'm not rich. He moves like he's rich. That's why he's rich. You move like you're poor. That's why you're poor. You're giving your time away for free. He values his time. That's why you're poor and that's why he's rich. Has nothing to do with what he has nothing to do with how much money is in his account. You think poor. You move poor. You have poor habits. Your time is worth nothing. Nothing. People could just get your time whenever they want. Hey, I mean, your friends, your day ones, they could be like, hey, watch this, bro. Call you and get 2 hours of your time for nothing. You want 2 hours of Elon Musk time, you got to book him. You got to fly him out. You got to pay for the interview, maybe pay him 100,000, 80,000 for a 2 hour interview just to talk to him, just to try to pick his brain and have a conversation. I'm not saying charge your friends 80,000 just to talk. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying value your time. That 2 hours that they want to talk about Netflix shows with you, why don't you put that 2 hours into the skill that you're trying to learn? Why don't you put that 2 hours into learning marketing schemes if you want to do marketing, learning digital marketing? Why don't you put that 2 hours learning how to scale brands if you want to do that? Why don't you put that 2 hours in, learning how to just market the brand or company that you have? Why don't you use that 2 hours to edit videos? Maybe you have some videos that you took in the gym. You have a whole bunch of videos in the gym you want to start posting. Why don't you take that 2 hours to edit them, clip it up, make some reels so you can post it every day? Make like 5 or 6 reels so you can be consistent. Why don't you use that 2 hours for you, for something productive that could actually blossom into something instead of talking nonsense, filibustering, just just literally wasting your time for no reason, something that's going to get you nowhere, that has no chance of blossoming into anything. I mean, that's just poor. If that's not poor thinking, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. So we know we learned something very important today. We learned how to be masters. And if you can become a master in something, you can become rich. That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. So we learned how to become rich. Everybody that's watching this, congratulations. You should be rich in the next 3 years if you can have the discipline enough to put this into action. Eliminate distractions and really lock in and accumulate 10,000 hours of work in your skill. You could do this. I believe in you.